You are the man now, dog. 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 You are the man now, dog.
I miss doing improv with you in person and just finding excuses to like grope each other and like do stupid physical scenes. I
We haven't
miss
groped
it.
in forever.
We haven't kissed each other in front of an audience when a scene might be going downhill. Yes.
Does it make you feel sad that even when improv does come back, maybe 6 years from now, maybe kissing is a thing of the past?
Right.
I'm done kissing. Yeah.
Okay.
Improv.
Yeah, I'm sad. But wait, okay.
Probably.
Yeah, that sucks.
I think I might have kissed somebody in my last show. Like when COVID was in the country, I think I
did.
kissed. You did.
My very last show.
What a way to go.
I didn't get it.
That's it. And it's done. And there's no
Yeah.
more.
Do you think that is funny? Improv coming back in 6 years. That means I will be 42.
Oh, that's great.
Congratulations.
A whole different life section. I don't think
Happy birthday.
Thank you so much. We're planning a little far in advance, but I don't know.
Yeah,
I
that
know
is-
that sucks. We're kind of like, that's a big gap for us. Those are some
That's
pivotal
true.
years of going from experience to too old to do it.
Right.
What do you think
No.
is the worst age to be like right now? Like to lose, you know what I mean?
To like have sucked out of
Ooh.
your life almost. Like
Yeah,
what,
like-
what period
It's
you're
got to
missing?
be like 22, right? Because those are
think
the,
so.
like my brother and sister missed their graduation in their like last semester of college. And now we're like trying to find jobs and start their life. And I feel like that was
Right.
hard already. And it's got to be almost impossible to deal with
Yeah.
just like alone, right?
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
gotta say 34.
34.
Ah.
It's been really hard. It's scary.
I
Yeah,
feel
it-
like 15, 16, like high school is such a specific time that's kind of there's nothing like it for the rest of your life. And it
Yeah.
feels like if you miss it, it's so
Right.
weird.
My sister is 16, my youngest sister. And I'm about to say something that's going to sound kind of mean, but I love her. So know that that's where it's coming from. So her birthday is coming up in 2 weeks. And she basically was like, like all my friends, they like rent limos and like go to fancy dinners for their 60 or for like their 16th, 17th birthday. And that's like, but I don't want anything like that. I want something really casual. I want to rent one of those 40-foot inflatable obstacle courses and get a light catered meal. And that is all I want for my birthday. And she's saying this like it's like some gift she's giving our parents to like not have to
Right.
like do something extravagant for her.
Did I not know that you come from a royalty?
I'm from royalty.
It's so crazy that all her friends, like it's implied already that you get a
Oh.
limo and a fancy dinner.
It was so crazy to me. And I think because we're 10 years apart, almost exactly. And I just like, I don't know what happened. I think like I moved out of the house and like everything changed. It must have.
Yeah. Did
I
you
don't
have
know.
a sweet 16 or whatever it is?
I did. My dad's ex-girlfriend at the time was like really horrible, and I know this makes me sound bad, but I don't think so. In context, I told him the only thing I wanted for my birthday was for her not to be around for the day, and and I drove up, and there were those like those like they probably still sell them at Party City. They're those like hot pink and black decorations that are like 16.
Sure.
You definitely recognize them if you saw them. And she's like in the backyard and she goes, "You need to go upstairs. I'm not finished decorating." And then I just had to like sit in my room for 2 hours while she finished, I guess, decorating the house. So that was my 16th birthday. So I also would have liked a 40-foot inflatable obstacle course and a light catered meal, I think, on hindsight of that one.
Yipes. Did you, was this sort of scolding, did it come from a place of support or just a place of good old fashioned scolding?
You know what? It was really funny because this is this area I'm currently in a beautiful Fairfield in St. Charles, Illinois, as we were talking about earlier. But this is the area that like I think I spent the most amount of time growing up, and it's really interesting because there were so many other things happening. I kind of forgot how horrible this ex-girlfriend was, but she would do very bizarre things. Like, I think her goal was really to ruin my relationship with my dad, looking back on it. Because like she would do stuff like she'd rifle through and like take photocopies of like a bunch of like just like our documents, and then would like hide the documents. That way, if my dad was looking for them, she could have them. And like she'd take shoes from the front door and move them to different places. That way, when we were trying to leave, like we couldn't find things, and she had to like yell at us.
Was she a Soviet spy? Because
maybe she might have been. She was like 6 or 7 years older than my dad, but was the most beautiful person I still have ever seen in my life.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah. We looked up photos of her, and she's like, I think like 63 or 64, and she looks incredible. She looks amazing. You know, everything aside, I can admit that. So I feel like I'm allowed to say bad things too, because I can also admit her strengths, which is stunning.
Which
stunning,
is
beautiful,
stunning pageant winner.
Yeah, exactly.
That's very strange. You did the shoe moving? No, the documents is way weirder.
I don't know.
That's pretty weird.
All of it
like
was just like kind of bizarre.
I'm always like, I've been pretty lucky in my life to never really deal with like an insipid person. And so like when I hear about it, like in the world from people I don't know, you hear about them and you're like, well, everyone's got their reasons, you know, maybe it's an interpretation thing, but there are just people out there who just are broken in some way.
Mm-hmm.
Like the idea of like the evil stepmother always seemed so cartoonish, even though she wasn't her stepmom, but like it's so crazy to hear when it really happens, which I feel like I hear about a lot.
Yeah. And I mean, like, here's the thing. This is also all coming from my perspective, though. I feel like I talked to, like, even just like literally, I was sitting on like my aunt and uncle's porch the other day, and we were doing a social distance dinner. And they, like, we were just talking about it, and all of us were kind of like, oh, yeah, even as like, they were like, even as adults, even as people looking at this situation, like, it was bad, and it was very, very weird, and it was crazy. And we had like told your dad on several occasions, like, this needs to be done. So it was like this weird thing of being like, oh, I know it's through my filter, but it is still just very bizarre.
Kind of like validates your filter, though, that it's like, oh, I wasn't weird. It was, all the instruments were working. Everybody thinks this person is strange.
Yeah, I guess.
I think that's important because like I reach out to my nieces because one of my sisters has a very, very checkered dating and marriage past, and she just it's what is it like? It's almost like she's trying to date like a crazy roster of Street Fighter characters, like like they swing on the pendulum of crazy like really far all over the place, and I reach out to my nieces a lot to just be some tiny semblance of like validation for them, being like, this is not normal, this is weird, like you need to know that.
That is so good. And like, as somebody that was in that situation and had a few people that would do that were like, you know, adults that were maybe like somewhere in the orbit, like, oh God, like those are the people, you know what I mean? Like that's so great. That's so wonderful.
And you kind of need it to be someone that's like one ring away, because it can't be the person who's doing it, right? Like your dad is not going to be like, my girlfriend. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But someone has to come in and be like, hey, just so we can be honest.
Yes.
Yeah, totally. You need somebody that you can apply your escape to.
Yeah, absolutely.
Totally.
Well, I don't know if this was all personal stuff, so I don't know if we need to use it in the podcast, but I can dip into an intro right now. I don't know if this
I love it. Whatever. It's great.
I'm fine with whatever.
Great. But hey, everybody, if we left that last part in, that was Vic Michaelis and Mano Agapion. But welcome to You're the Man Now, Dog, the Improvise and Conversation podcast with me, Dan Lippert.
And me, Ryan Rosenberg.
Sometimes, you know, we're just vibing, we're bantering, and we just turn the mic on because you got to catch it. But maybe we deleted that stuff. You'll never know.
Bants. You're good at bants, yeah. Did you?
Mono, how's it going?
Great. It's going really well. I skated a bunch yesterday, and I've gotten into skating, and I think you should too.
What kind of skating?
Like skateboarding?
Oh no, just plain old roller skating.
Okay.
I was thinking ice skating.
Oh my God. I mean, maybe. I don't know. Not yet, but roller skating. And I'm like, I feel like I got hit by, I feel like body sore in a way that is very reminiscent of summers past.
Because it's like using
summers past,
using muscles you don't normally use, or because you used to roller skate in summers past.
Using muscles I don't use, or like just that feeling of when you were like your body is almost more exhausted than your brain. Like when your body kind of hurts, but it's like it's a good hurt, but your body hurts.
It's like it's like it hurts because you're having so much fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it's also a weird feeling when you're like when your body's tired and it's like 9 p.m. and you're like, I guess I go to bed, but I can't. It's hard for me to go to bed that early, personally.
Yeah.
This doesn't fit my lifestyle, but I feel dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm doing pretty good.
What level of experience did you have as a skater boy before this?
Oh my God. I said, see you later, boy. I will say everyone used to say, see you later, boy, to me, because I was so bad at skating, like my whole childhood. I remember like dreading when like someone would have a birthday party at like a skating rink, because I was so bad at it that like I would be the kid just kind of like like rolling on the carpeted area near like the one arcade game.
Right.
And just being like, does anyone want to play the air hockey? Because I'm not good at skating. So
let's put on our shoes and play air hockey.
Yeah. So it's kind of a thing I've kind of reclaimed of like, but it's very challenging to learn because my body is like, you shouldn't be doing this.
When I see those kids now, it's like so heartbreaking. Like if you're wherever I am, and like there happens to be a social function, or sometimes I'll like my route home goes past a middle school or a high school, that St. George school, and so you can kind of like capture the social dynamics even on a drive-by.
Oh yeah,
and you'll see a kid like kind of walking alone, like behind the big group of kids, and it's like, oh my God.
Right. And just body language, they're having a blast and like bouncing around, and the other person is like half the size of their own actual body.
Yes.
And you just want to like be like, hey, comedy is really fun. Like, this is a good way to express yourself later on, or something.
If you can't write jokes, there's improv. There's something. There's anything.
There's
obviously
so many
I
things.
can't like do it in real life, but you definitely want to be like, to every sad little kid, be like, it's okay, buddy. Like, this part is so hard because people are just unabashedly mean with no consequences.
Yeah,
totally.
Later, people have to start acting right, and you'll be okay.
Or it's illegal.
Yeah, and it's actually good to want more. It's healthy to want more, because the people who have reached self-actualization at 13 oftentimes have a hard time reaching for more in their own life.
Yeah. Right.
Sure.
Now, Vic, you were just saying you reached the opposite of self-actualization when you were young and people called you homely?
I didn't say that. That was twisting my words, and that is illegal. This is illegal. This is slander, and you will be hearing from my lawyer.
Oh no!
I don't have one, and I don't know when.
And
I don't have cash, but I will be suing. So I'm going to find somebody that's going to take the case pro bono, because I'm going to tell them about this, and they're going to be really upset.
Oh.
So. I was an ugly baby. I was kind of an interesting toddler because I developed a personality pretty quick. I was an ugly kid.
Come on.
I got really into martial arts, and I spent a lot of time at recess in elementary school trying to get people to let me teach them Taekwondo. I didn't. And then luckily I got to middle school, and the school was so big, nobody really noticed me that much because I wasn't looking a whole lot better at that point. High school, I'd broken my nose twice. It was a mess. And now I'm here. And so I feel pretty good about that.
When do you feel like you came out of your shell? Because I don't feel like you're an ugly little person or stuck in. Right?
Thank you so much, Ryan.
You're welcome. There's probably a nicer thing to say even too. We'll get there.
I would say I don't know. Maybe like as soon as I left high school, I feel like I had some pivotal moments in my life where I went like, I'm not this person anymore. I'm in a new situation. I'm just going to start telling people I'm this other person that I want to be, and then I'll become that person. And that's kind of what happened, I would say, in all of those instances. Mm-hmm. And I think maybe it's just like, it's having like more self-confidence more than anything.
Right.
Not wear the same 2 sweatshirts over and over again. One from Aeropostale, light blue. I loved it. The other one was from a Taekwondo tournament, and I wore it until there was literally a hole just in the armpit that reached the elastic at the bottom.
Holy shit.
That sounds like a great sweatshirt.
Yeah. It was comfortable, but not comfortable enough for me to wearing it all the time. It was kind of a towel material, I would say.
I have several questions. Were you friends with the Taekwondo kids? Like when you did Taekwondo, were you accepted in that community?
Dan, that's such a great question. And here's how I'm going to answer it. I was like half decent at Taekwondo, so I didn't need to have friends necessarily because I was respected. You know what I'm saying?
That doesn't sound good, Vic.
It sounds sad but strong at the same time.
So more than anything, it was like the people that were earlier on the journey than I was, I think was somebody that was like, oh, like Vic goes to tournaments and stuff like that. So that's cool. And like I traveled a lot with like the same little group of people also. And not that this is everybody's experience, but I think being like queer and young like that too, I very much was like, nobody's around. I'm pushing everybody away. It's just me. It's just myself, which was also like very confusing. But I think also too, once I figured that out for myself, it got easier.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
It was like a way of hiding from people because you were like dealing with your own identity.
Yeah, I think that was a big part of it. And then also like home was an absolute mess. So it was just like, mostly it was like, from a very young age, I was like, put your head down, get through this moment. You'll move to a coastal city and it'll be absolutely fine.
I love that at the age of 15, you had the attitude of a middle-aged female CEO.
Thank you so much. Yeah, absolutely.
You were like, I don't need friends. I am respected and you will respect me.
Wow. Honestly, I never even thought about that, but I love that. And I'm replacing homely with I don't even know what it would be because
Overworked?
Overworked. Homely is now being replaced with overworked.
Your child looks a little overworked.
Yeah.
No.
Yes, that's it.
Both of you, thank you for sharing so much of your growing up experiences.
Yeah.
Were you guys popular? I feel like you guys must have been a little bit popular.
I'd say I was like well liked, but not popular. Like I wasn't.
That means
cool,
you were popular.
But I wasn't cool. I was funny. You know, like I made other people laugh, but I was like following a little bit.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you and I might have been kind of similar, Ryan, where we like just kind of. I wouldn't say I hid my own personality. I had a pretty big personality, but I'm very what's the word when like what slime is or what like clay is.
Like
I'm malleable. So like I could bounce from group to group and be like not rustle any feathers or anything like that.
Yeah.
Right.
I think that's a strength of yours.
Oh, thank you.
I think you're still very malleable and almost like a damn chameleon.
Thank you.
Oh, that's so
it's like you don't have an actual
true.
Personality.
Yeah, like you're tofu.
I can hard or soft, firm,
silken.
Silken tofu. Oh, the worst.
Just yellow, I think.
You're gelatinous, I would say.
I'm listening.
That was like, hey, I'm listening. This is hurting my feelings.
But no, that whole like growing up thing, like I definitely felt like an outsider, just being like like tall and kind of goofy and awkward, but I like knew how to fit in. But it's so like trying to relate to that. I felt like kind of like an outsider as a person who, like, from birth, the world is built for me. Like the at least the United States is, and like everything's marketed to me, and like all the media I take in is like about people like me. So like I can't imagine exponentializing that outsider feeling to like not having all those things laid out for me.
Yeah. But also your experiences, your experiences, and I think like it's all relative to like how we input and output to the world also.
Yeah. I mean, I was tall. And I felt too tall, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You feel like always watched. Is that a thing? Like if you're tall, you feel like people are always looking or watching?
A little bit. Yeah. I remember, I think I said this once already, but like Nick Kroll in an interview was talking about shooting something with Shaq. And how like basically when you're that big, all the attention's on you. And so he noticed like tall people or big people either do all the work to make everyone feel comfortable because they know that everyone's paying attention to them. Or a lot of tall people like kind of have a hunch because they're like trying to shrink and be like, oh, don't look at me. I'm not that big. And like, I kind of relate to both sides of that.
Whoa.
Right.
Like
that's so interesting.
Awareness of it.
And I think that also makes sense with like a chameleon-esque like thing where it's just like, oh yeah, don't pay attention. I'm here.
Yeah. And like how annoying is it to like endure a tall joke from like a teacher once a day, every day?
Right.
Weirdly, maybe it's just compartmentalizing. Maybe one day someone will make one at me and I will like rip their head off. But weirdly, that never drove me that crazy. Like,
right.
Because I think I, maybe in that chameleon sense, like empathize with what they were feeling. Like sometimes now I'll see a guy from a distance who's 6'7", and I'll be like, that guy is fucking tall. And then he'll get closer to me. I'll be like, oh, we're the same height. That's what people say when they see me.
Yeah.
So I can understand why, you know.
It is funny so being unusual. Out with you and people will just come up to you and talk to you about your height.
Yeah.
Like, do you remember that time we were like on the road and stopped at a fast food place and there was another guy who was about your height and he just came up and was like, 6'7"? About 6'7", and you're like, yeah, and he was like, I think you're taller than me, and I'm like, you seem taller than me, man. I don't, but it just immediately got into like a very comfortable thing. I don't know.
Yeah, I think he even was like 34 inseam. Like he was like, where'd you get your pants? Like, right. I wouldn't say personal necessarily, but like not a thing you say to a stranger.
And I remember another time we were out and some like nice old lady was being very sweet, but just came up to you and almost like tugged on your shirt and was like,
oh my God.
Wow, you're very tall. I'm like, Marjorie, look at this tall boy. And it was like, he's tall, but he's not like that. I mean, you are tall, but
she was trying to close. Brian, she was trying to close.
Oh, that's right.
I cock blocked her, okay?
Like, get out of here, lady. That's my best friend.
Absolutely.
Well, honestly, this could be a whole episode of talking and I'd be happy. But how would you guys feel about listening to a voicemail and doing some improv off of it?
Oh, I love that.
Wow. Would love nothing more.
Great. Wow, great. So to everybody listening out there, if you don't know this, you can call in and leave us voicemails and we'll do improv off of it. 818-465-8656 is the number. Give us a buzz, as they say, and tell us a little story, true story, 30 seconds to a minute, like this one we're about to hear.
Hey guys, this is Leslie from St. Louis. So when I was in the first or second grade, I liked to draw on the walls in pencil. I used to sneak into my sister Jen's room and I would draw on her walls. And I'd gotten in trouble a couple of times before. So to throw my mom off my trail, I drew on the wall and then signed it by Jen so I couldn't get blamed. And at the time, Jen was a senior in high school. So I don't know how, but somehow my mom saw through it and I still got in trouble.
Wow, thank you, Leslie. Wow. Great.
Leslie.
Story. Brutal.
Wow. Okay, cool. Love it. Detective.
Oh, go ahead.
Detective, it's a pretty gnarly crime scene we got here.
Yeah. I don't know what to do with this one.
I mean, everything here looks like we got just an orgy of evidence. We got
I agree. This does look like an orgy of evidence. We got blood over here. We obviously got some hair follicles over here, and I think I even see a footprint over there.
Yeah. And
what do you think about? Go ahead.
The old John Hancock.
Yeah. What do you think about the signature? Well, that feels like a clue to me.
Yeah. Now we just got to find some guy named John Hancock.
Yeah. Yeah.
It says, "Hey, by the way, was me, John Hancock. Ooh, yeah. I like to murder."
I know. Well, I'm starting to think there's a little too much evidence here. Is that what you're thinking? I mean, it's a lot of blood.
A lot of blood.
John Hancock on the wall. It's like this guy wants to be caught.
Yeah. There's photos.
Photos of a guy, to be honest, looks a little Photoshopped to me.
Yeah.
John Hancock with his thumbs up.
Yeah. Looks a little weird to me. Not to mention the gun says, "If found, return to John Hancock."
Right. I got to say, first thing I want to do, this seems like open and shut. We could pin this on John Hancock, go home today, have an extra hour off of work.
We could.
But I don't think it's really him. I mean, it feels like this is a frame job, right?
This is such a frame job.
Yeah.
This is such a frame job, right? We got, even though John Hancock he's the guy who lives in the apartment next door. We all know that.
Right.
We interviewed him. He said, "I did it. Take me away."
Right. Although when we interviewed him, I couldn't tell if that was his real face or not. It seemed like he was maybe wearing a mask or something, because he was very forthcoming about the fact that he did the murder. And he
detectives.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got that CTV footage you were looking for.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to wheel in the cart here, and sorry, it's a VHS. So I'm just going to pop that in and play that, so you can go ahead and see. So when the murder would have occurred,
how'd you get the cart up the stairs?
I carried it.
Oh my God!
You said bring the cart upstairs. You said you wanted to see the CTV footage ASAP. So I went back to the station. I got the cart, and then I carried it up.
Oh my God!
Wow,
well,
we should really work on digitizing this system.
As I've mentioned before, but you guys said you like the cart, so here we go. And we're going to go ahead and press play here.
Okay.
So this is at 5:45 a.m. when we think that it would have taken place. As you can see, a man who...
Can you turn the cart just a little bit?
Yeah, absolutely. Here you go. Okay, so everyone at the lab, I think based on forensics and digital imaging, we've been able to identify that man as John A. Hancock, who lives in the building, kind of coming in here. So you can kind of see him committing the crime, then leaving the building. But then, as you can see, something kind of interesting happens here. There is a window that looks like it's a little bit open as well. So we just think that maybe we keep an eye on that.
Interesting. Yeah. I'd love to see it again. Could you? Can we watch it with the cart
Yeah. Okay.
Closer
sure. I just got to
time?
manually rewind this because the rewind button doesn't work. So you're gonna have to.
No, I love that.
Here.
It feels like we're really doing it. You know, you can feel the texture of each change.
It does. It absolutely does.
Yeah, I like to be really close to the TV when I watch.
Okay.
Does this have a remote? Does the TV have a remote, or is it?
It does not. I do have to stand here until we do this. And as a reminder, I do work in the lab, so I do have a lot of lab work that I got to get done here also today.
Can you turn it up just a couple of clicks?
I absolutely can.
I know it's
here
CCTV, but
ow, so loud.
And down a few more clicks.
Thank you.
Okay, here we go. So
can we get your take, because we've been up here positing all day long? Do you think that is really John Hancock, or do you think the window is maybe a little bit more?
Okay, so again, is it my job to really, put all the evidence together? No, but I'm going to say based on what I've seen, I'm going to go ahead and say I do think it's probably John Hancock.
Okay.
So,
Officers, my daughter is dead. Where is the killer? You have not found the killer. Every day they walk free.
Mrs. Bink, please. This is a crime scene. We need you to cooperate.
Bink, step back. Behind the tape, Mrs. Bink.
Don't tell me what to do, okay? I am bereaved and I am grieved right now.
Mrs. Bink, can I get you a cold beverage, maybe?
Yes.
She can turn the TV for
maybe
you.
could you bring the coffee cart over here and I'll decide what I want?
Are you sure you want that? That is downstairs.
Oh, yeah. Maybe as I grieve the death of my only child, I'll walk all the way downstairs.
I will carry the coffee cart upstairs.
Hey, everybody. John Hancock here, just popping in to say, I did it.
Johnny.
Catch me. Take me to jail. I don't want to live in my home anymore.
Johnny, get out of here. Get out of here. Are you crazy? Stop joking, okay? This is serious.
I'm serious.
Take him in. Question him. My child is
Mrs.
gone.
Bink, please. Do not stretch the tape.
Look, these cop matters are very complicated. Why would someone convince us to take them in and say they did the crime? That is not how murder works.
It's a red herring.
Here comes the coffee cart. Here we are. Okay.
Ooh,
Thank you so much.
Oh, okay. Is there
really
anything else
good.
you need, or can I head on back to the
Where's
lab?
the hot water?
The milk cart is a separate cart. The milks and the hot water and stuff.
The milks and the hot waters are on a separate cart, but you said you
Why?
wanted coffee. So I did go ahead and I brewed the coffee on the coffee cart here.
No,
so.
she asked for the coffee cart, which we all assumed had milks and tea.
And we do want to say we're so thankful for your work. You do such a great job here.
Okay, well, thank you so much for saying that.
I would love to
this is
get
not
it.
my job. This is not what I do. I did volunteer for this position because it sounded like maybe it would help when I was looking, to leave the lab, because maybe I want to be a detective. I don't know. So I thought maybe I could, tag along and see what you guys do.
Oh my God, there's a new clue.
Oh. I'm going to go get that cart.
What is it? What's the clue?
Oh my
What's the
God,
clue?
I've been piecing together these Polaroids. And the images themselves don't show much. But when I flip them over, they all say, "It was me, Mrs. Bink."
Mrs. Bink, you bitch.
Why'd you kill your son, Mrs. Bink?
No, that's obviously to throw the scent off, okay? Look.
Did you do all the stuff to make it look like it was John Hancock?
Well, why would he come in here and say that it was him and put his hands up and say it was him, like Nixon? And no, I didn't pay somebody to come in a Nixon mask and say they were John Hancock and say they did it with the two-piece signs.
Just seems a lot like how I feel is what happened.
And here's the hot water cart. Okay.
Right over my toes.
Came in with that pretty fast.
Right over my toes.
Sorry.
First I lose my son, then I get accused of killing him by these two swine, and then another pig runs right over my toes.
I'm not a pig, I'm an analyst.
Rob, we're going to have to let her go.
Come on, you can be a pig.
Do you think so?
I think you would be good at this job.
Do you really mean that?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Of course.
Okay. Yeah, I agree.
What sort of detective work would you even like to do?
Me?
Yeah.
Me?
Yes.
Yeah, Robert.
Oh, I don't know. I think I'm pretty good about piecing clues together and kind of like figuring out what happened with things. Like, I don't know, just taking a look at this crime scene. If you were just to ask me what happened, I'd say that, based on the positioning of things, the fact that the glass is on the inside, somebody came over, somebody that the person knew very well, maybe had dinner because there's still homemade dinner on the table. And,
I didn't even notice that.
There was, some sort of a commotion, maybe dealing with some sort of finances. I saw something where the victim's mother had opened a bank account in his name. So I would say maybe that had something to do with it. And then, maybe she killed him and then framed a bunch of other, I don't know. At the end of the day, I did analyst. I'm feeling maybe like I'm a card person now. I don't really know.
Really,
so
wow. Incredible detective work.
Thank you.
You've gotten every piece of it. Now, why don't you use those skills to detect the mystery of where the fuck the sweet and low is?
Okay, I'm going to go get that card.
You're the man now, dog, which is how we edit our scenes.
Oh, that was fun.
That was really fun.
What's funnier than someone admitting a dream that they have and fully being excited about something else you noticed around them?
Poor Roberts. Poor Roberts.
Poor Roberts.
Sometimes improv makes me feel like a very mean person because sometimes the joke is like, do the thing that frustrates someone.
Yes.
And it's like, I kind of hate that I know exactly when to do it. And I'm like, I'm too good at this sometimes.
But I would say overall, you're a very, very nice and kind person, Ryan. And I do think that it's like, if this is what you need in order to continue to be a nice and kind person, to have these moments of like getting it out here,
that
I'd
part
say
of yourself.
Go for it. Yeah.
I appreciate that.
I think so too. I think it's fun. And it's fun that we're in improv is the romper room where you get to fuck around like that, so that we don't do it in our real lives.
Right.
Yeah.
I was doing I'm in a Dungeons and Dragons campaign right now. So
What
yeah,
are
I guess
you?
I was cool in high school. But a thing happened in the campaign last weekend where I was a ghost got inside of me that was the ghost of like a little kid who was very
In the game or while playing the game?
in real life while playing, I was ghost entered. What is the word when the ghost takes over somebody?
Possessed.
But like the little kid was like very like like sure-headed, and the way that they possessed me was that like they made me believe that everything I said was right, and if anyone disagreed with me, it would make me angry. And it was like I played that role so easily, and it was like so fun and so instinctual, and I could like feel it in my heart. I was like, oh, this is how I feel. This is like the thing about myself that actually is true most of the time, that is like I make sure to try to not show people.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
I think that's real, though. We all seek information that confirms our opinions.
For sure. Mano, what about your hair? I'm sorry, but I got to talk about it.
I was actually
crazy.
thinking it looks
huge.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah,
And
it's really.
you just did a big tussle, and it's now shaped in a different way than it was a minute ago.
It's
Behind
fascinating. Yes. Oh my God. It's almost like a fucking New Mexican plateau right now. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, I like that.
It's my hair is going wild, but I like it. It's fun. And I think I am a little fascinated with how big it can be.
I recently saw our friend Ali, and you and him used to both have kind of hair in the zone that it is now. Like when I look at old Facebook pictures, it's like, oh shit, and he's in that zone again too. It feels like I'm back in like 2009.
Yeah.
With both of you.
Oh, yeah, that's crazy.
Sorry. Go ahead, Vic.
No, I was just going to say, it's always so crazy to remember that like people that I now know knew each other way before I was around.
Yeah.
Which I guess is like, that's just how you perceive time. But it's just always funny to remember. That's like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, that the world.
Yeah, these are old friendships. Yeah.
Yeah, it's trippy.
Mano, have you ever thought about like chemically straightening your hair and seeing how long and funny it could look?
Oh my God.
You would look so funny.
Like, what if it was just like really tightly to about here?
I would look just like Sanjaya Malakar.
Look awesome.
I think I would, especially now for just for a bit. I mean, that would be so funny. I would look so creepy.
Or even just like with an iron for the day. You know what I mean?
Also, truly, just to throw this out there, you're a very accomplished drag performer. And so you wear wigs all the time where your hair does look like that. So I feel like I do know what your hair would look like.
Maybe, but I want to see that you're right. That would be funny. I would look like a Eurovision knockoff for sure. I am curious. I just might.
Right.
Hair
is such a huge thing about how you look. And if you have a lot of it, you have so many choices. You know what I mean? So you have so much. I'm almost jealous of like the canvas you have.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
My canvas is a little short right now.
A little short. Yeah, I need to.
It's looking good.
It is. It does look good on you.
Thank you.
Both are great because with what you have, you can do so much with that hair. But Ryan, you've got a blank canvas for wigs and mustaches and
so true.
That's true.
It's more the Saturday Night Live style canvas.
Oh, you need to come put on some of my wigs. Oh, here we go.
Immediate wig try on.
Ladies and gentlemen, patreon.com/You're the Man Now Dog. If you want to watch video of this episode, you can see Ryan's beautiful wig.
Ryan is really good.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's a good one.
You wear wigs very well.
I'll tell you what, my mom always said this. You've got a head for wigs.
You really do.
Your mom always said that.
Always would say that, and I'm like, Mom, what do you like mean?
That's
I like
better.
them backwards. Yeah,
I like them backwards too because
so
I think that's a little bit more Midwestern mom.
This is a little bit almost like weird artist guy.
Yeah, one of the greatest wig hacks of all time is different angles.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at Warhol.
Yeah, exactly.
I want you to come try my wigs on because you do have an excellent head for wigs.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, my forehead is too small, so it's actually kind of a nightmare for wigs. It's just harder, and you have a nice, solid forehead for a wig.
Some people would call it a 5-head.
Hello.
Wow.
Hi, I'm sorry, ma'am. I don't want to interrupt. I know you and your daughter are just taking a nice stroll through the mall here, but
just taking a nice stroll through the mall.
I just well, okay, so I am correct in that. I don't want to take too much of your time. I do want to.
We're going to Forever 21.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's a great
They're
place to
closing.
buy.
It's a sale.
It's a sale. Well, great, and then I won't take too much of your time.
B.O.G.O.
Oh, buy one, get one. I love it. Congratulations.
On everything.
Nail polish. B.O.G.O.
Nail polish. Great. Well, again, I don't want to take too much of your time. I feel like I'm taking it's, but if there's anything else you want to say about the sale before we move forward and get it out of your system.
I would feel comfortable if I could say one more thing about the sale.
Absolutely.
I just want you to know the people who work there are really nice, and it's a shame that they're closing. They're so nice, right, honey?
But Marshall's planning on going back to school, and Marissa's going back to get her nail salon degree. So I think at the end of the day, they're going to be just fine.
Yeah, they're going to be great.
Oh, those are the employees there.
Yeah, Marshall and Marissa from Forever 21.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
They really facilitated the B.O.G.O for us.
They did. We don't shop at Marshall's. They're so rude there.
They're so rude
nasty.
there.
They're nasty people there.
Nasty people.
What? I'm sorry. What's happened to you at Marshall's that has been so significantly negative of a shopping experience?
Spiteful, rude, hateful people.
They're so rude.
Maybe at like the TJ Maxx in Glendale, I've been disrespected.
We cut to Marshall's. Hi, folks. Welcome to Marshall's. How you doing today?
Oh, no.
Okay. Welcome. And
We've come to contest the coupon again.
We cut back to the mall.
Oh, okay.
So don't shop there.
They're so rude.
Well, I will have you. I believe I heard that they're also out of business.
Good.
I know they're not going to get jobs. Oh my God. Can you imagine Penny and Claire getting jobs anywhere else?
Oh, you know their names.
I personally called into several businesses in the area and said I would not continue shopping there if Penny or Claire were working.
Wow. Okay. Well, I don't want to get on your bad side. If I could make an observation here, usually a mom like you, a daughter might be embarrassed around the mall, but it seems like you've really taken on your mom's personality here.
You think that I would be embarrassed shopping with my best friend around the mall?
How rude. Me be embarrassed of being like this young, shining example of womanhood? Okay.
Me be embarrassed about being with a woman who has gracefully transitioned from menstruation to menopause, like an ice skater getting a perfect 10 across the board, even from the judges in Russia.
Yeah.
Oh, wow now.
Yeah.
Wow now.
Oh, yeah. Wait, I'm going to be embarrassed of being more like a young lady who made the transition from puberty to adolescence more seamlessly than an expert haute couture fashionista sewing a dress for Escada himself. Yeah, I'm embarrassed of that.
Yeah, I'm embarrassed. What do you want?
First of all, I think I've locked in on your exact taste as a family. Based on your examples here. I honestly, I don't want to take up too much of your time at all.
Please don't. Please don't. Please.
B.O.G.O, baby.
It's B.O.G.O. They're closing. And then afterwards, we're going to harass the workers at Belk's.
I don't know even know what Belk's is. No.
Do you know Belk's? Belk's is a department store.
To find out about what Belk's is?
Now, the workers there are gauche. Just plain gauche.
G-O-S-H. Gauche.
That's good. Okay.
They ask prying, personal questions. Things you would never confess to even your deepest lover.
How are you today?
Hi, folks. How are we doing today? Can I help you find anything?
Wow.
Buy me a drink first, mister.
We wanted to contest this coupon.
Okay, well, we're not accepting coupons right now, but we do have some brand new
Wow.
pullovers.
Okay, really neat, really neat. I love it here. I'm so happy you're doing well.
Go back.
It's my birthday. I wanted to.
Can I ask you, what does it mean when you're contesting the coupon? Like you're contesting what the coupon is offering?
Here's what you do. Little mall secret. If you go in with any coupon from any store and say that you want to contest it, they'll give you whatever you want to buy for free or at least for half off.
It sounds like that has not been your experience almost at all yet.
BO.G.O, baby.
Go! Go! What do you want, idiot?
Honestly, look.
What do you want?
What do you want?
Okay, my initial offer, I think I'm going to actually take my card back. I was going to say, ma'am, that your daughter...
No, it's in my wallet.
Wow, what a grip there. Yeah. Oh, well, I'm not going to try to take your wallet from you. Sorry. Oh, wow. That's a Velcro wallet. I wouldn't expect that based on your shopping habits.
Why? You wouldn't expect me wanting something fashionable and safe?
Why wouldn't you want my daughter to have something safe and fashionable?
Yeah, that's not what I meant.
What do you want?
Well, I wanted to say,
okay,
and I think I'm
Move
going
out of the way.
Ow!
Hiya! Get out of our way.
Shove me right into
Welcome to Hot Dog on a Stick. What can I get for you?
Okay, we want you to make us a coupon.
And make it double. And we want the second one half off. A BO.G.O, baby.
Okay, are you guys interested in a corn dog or some French fries?
Do you do mustard samples? We want to taste your mustard.
And I want a purse.
We do have mustard. Unfortunately, we don't have any purses, but yeah,
Let
you
us
can take
speak
some.
to your manager.
Okay, I have no idea why, but yeah, absolutely. Bradley, these folks are.
Oh no, it's him! It's him!
Not Bradley.
Mom, you cannot come here anymore.
Ew, it's him! It's him! It's your brother! Ew!
Mom, run! He'll refuse to give us a purse and make us pay full price for the corn dog.
Don't run! Oh, look, don't run away. Just don't. I'm not going to give you any coupons. I told you from home. You know I'm the manager here. Don't act.
Whoa! So this is your mom and sister?
Yes. Yeah.
Wow. Oh yeah, they've come here before.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, okay. I think that's them with their photos up there. I'm sorry I didn't say anything. I'm just a little embarrassed.
Oh. Yeah, I get it.
You're embarrassed?
Oh my God. Yeah.
Embarrassed to be like my mother, the strong, independent woman who rose the ranks from junior key holder at the Burger King on South and La Brea to senior key holder in just 10 years, a feat that has only been held by 7 other employees.
That's a name. That job is in title only. There's no actual job to key holder there.
Embarrassed to be like your sister, a young lady who at only 4 years old managed to force her way into varsity volleyball in South Africa, a feat not accomplished by any other toddler in the world.
Embarrassed.
Okay.
Embarrassed.
To be like your mother, the woman who in only 90 days was able to get herself banned from over 6 malls in the tri-state area.
Embarrassed to be like your sister, the only minor charged of a felony of attacking mall parking lots.
Bradley, do you want to take a break and I can handle this one? Or?
No, don't tell me what to do, okay? I don't
I'm
need
not
to
trying to tell you what to do.
Okay,
I'm
I'm sorry. I'm a little heated.
I feel like maybe you were a little ashamed or something.
No, I'm not ashamed. I'm just a little heated. Maybe I will take a break. Can I take a corn dog with me?
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, you're gonna eat it.
What's that?
You said like take it with you as if like just borrow it. You can't borrow
How dare
it.
you tell me what to do with the corn dog? That I get my shift dog. I could do whatever I want with
Don't talk to our family member like that.
My brother like that. My brother.
My
I don't
son.
care about this, you guys. You're not going to get me in a fight.
Oh my God,
Go, baby.
BO.G.O. Oh God, the Forever 21 is closed.
What?
It's
No.
closed.
No.
We've been
Marshall,
please, Marshall, please
open the door. I know you can see us. Marshall,
open the door. No.
Oh no.
What do we?
Where's that guy?
Where's
I want to find out what he wanted now.
You're the man now, dog.
Where was that first guy?
Where was that first guy?
May we ask,
beautiful.
what did he want?
Yeah.
It was going to be saying that I was going to ask you to be a wig model, that you had the perfect head for wigs.
Yeah.
Wow.
That makes sense.
This was much better.
That was good.
No, I love that.
Good job.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I miss. Were you mall heads? I got into malls like the past couple years, and I really miss malls.
Yeah.
I miss I miss an aimless wander.
Yeah, I agree. I miss like just walking around. What was the cool floor in your mall? Because mine was like third floor was the shit.
We never got a third floor in our mall. We were a 2-floor mall.
No, yeah.
I don't
afford it, huh?
Yeah. Tucson was low on mall money, I would say.
Yeah.
That's surprising to hear, and I don't know why.
I mean, maybe I'm totally out of my damn mind. Well, we had like the Foothills Mall was the closest one to my house. And for a lot of growing up, it was like one of those shit malls where all it had was a train store, a baseball card trading shop, and a movie theater.
Yeah.
Okay, that's rude. That sounds great.
But it was like, then it's totally been redone. And now it has all the amenities of a mall, Orange Julius, Rocky Mountain Chocolate Factory. Is that what that place is called?
Yeah.
I remember that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
We didn't have a mall in my town for like most of my growing up. We had to go 20 minutes towards like Sacramento for like actual malls, which they had like 5 or whatever. But then they built this new one called the Roseville Galleria, which is just one town over from me. And it was the biggest deal because it was like, new and modern. And then they tried to make it fancy and all this stuff. And it came in like right when I was a sophomore in high school and like got my driver's license. So it seemed like the biggest, coolest, like perfect timing. Just when I'm 16, the mall comes in, and we just thought we were all gonna like hang out there and like have a place to be and it's like, yeah, you go and you don't have any money and then you go home. Like it's just not that.
Yeah.
Like once you can drive, it's not actually that exciting. It's better to like get dropped off there and have it as like a playground all day.
Right.
Once you actually have choices, it's like, oh, that's, yeah, I guess
12, 13, 14, 15 is like the mall years.
Right.
Especially arcade, movie theater. That's a day.
Yeah.
Totally. Did you guys have an EB Games or electronic boutique in your mall?
Is that what that stands for?
Yeah, that's what.
No way.
I swear.
I don't believe it.
I swear. I remember it I'm so old. I used to remember when it was just electronic boutique, and you were like, yeah. Right. And they had like video game systems set up in there, like some places used to do. And we would really just overstay our welcome and just play those little like shitty Nintendo 64s they'd set up.
Or like just the greasiest PlayStation that has like gunk in all the stuff,
Oh yeah, you can't even push the button anymore.
Yeah, it almost looks like the PlayStation has like a dry mouth.
Yeah.
It just got like white.
Oh my God.
Ew.
I had to leave on that one.
Good edit. Good video edit.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Do you guys remember like buying CDs or like deciding which CD to buy?
Sort of. I feel like I kind of came of age in like when iTunes was starting to be a thing. So like the first and only CD I ever remember like going to the store and buying would have been was it Let's Go Avril? Was that the Avril Lavigne CD that had like Skater Boy, Complicated, like all of those ones? Like
wow, an Avril theme for this episode.
Yeah, a real Avril theme, and then all the Reliant K CDs I was really big on.
Oh, did you like them because they were Christian, or did you just like them?
Yes. What's been weirdest about being like in my hometown here is I continue to drive past like because I used to go to 3 different churches because then I'd have like one that was like the main church and then 2 that I used to go to different youth groups in. So it's been like very strange driving past all those places. And I do genuinely believe that they're cult adjacent. Like they very much like have that kind of vibe to it. And I remember like I was just retelling this story to somebody. It just like came to me in a real like flash. It was a big thing at the main church that we would go to where they do public confessionals. So like if you'd like done something wrong and you were like one of the families in the church, you'd get up on stage and like confess your wrongdoings. And there was this one family who I won't say their name, just in case. But their dad was having like an emotional affair with some lady. So like they'd just been like talking online, and I genuinely don't know what that entailed, but they basically gave us not enough details that anybody could fill it into their mind to like what that would mean to them to make it bad. And I remember the dad wouldn't come up on stage. So it was just the mom and the 3 sons that had to come up on stage and be like, we're working through it. But our dad had this emotional affair in front of a congregation of like 3,000 people. Because it's those big like stadium seats, and they did it for both services. And it's like, so we all as a community have to like rally around this family. And I would just remember being so deeply embarrassed for this kid.
Oh my God.
Like, of course. Sucks.
I can't believe they did like a double feature also.
Yeah, double feature just to make sure everybody knows. And then it's just this thing where like, then of course it's all anybody was talking about, but it's also like, I don't know. It also had nothing to do with these kids. I don't know why they were roped into it, but it's something, I guess, for like, there's something to be said for public accountability. But in this case, it's just like, I don't know.
Not for your private life.
Yeah,
honestly. Did you ever do a public confessional? Or were they only for like really huge things?
Like I never did one in front of like the entire congregation like that, but like they would do that a lot at our youth groups where they'd put a microphone up during services and you'd have to go confess stuff. And I, of course, participated in that. And it's like one of those things when I think about it. I mean, everybody was doing it. So it's not like, I think like my shit would particularly stick out to anybody that anybody would like remember in a crazy way. And even at the time, I feel like I kind of knew enough to be like, we can keep this like we can keep the surface. I don't need to really like let everybody know everything.
That's like literally what Scientology does, right? They're like, tell us all your secrets and then we'll blackmail you with them.
Yeah,
so you
basically.
Like, stay with us and give money to the church.
Hey, Edward, could you come into old Father McGinnis's office for a second?
Yeah, sure. What's up, Father?
I just want to talk to you. I know you confessed some really, really emotional things to me yesterday privately. And I want to let you know that I've prayed over you and God forgives you for your sins.
Really? That fast?
That fast. Yeah, God forgives you.
Thank you, Father. That is amazing to hear. I thought it would take longer.
Yeah. No. He's quick. He's quick. I like to call him Jesus Prime.
Like
yeah. I wanted to know if you were willing to. We're doing a confessional palooza this Saturday, and we're taking all the confessions live, taking them to the stage. And I was wondering if I could put you on the bill.
You want me to do my private confession publicly?
It would really fill out the 8 o'clock hour if you came in there, because we have some really differing confessions. We have one about adultery. We have one about embezzlement, and I think your masturbation confession would be really great there in the middle.
Right. Okay. Well,
I'm sorry.
Just
I
because,
don't.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I thought I was supposed to talk about it, not you. But
No,
okay.
there's no shame. There's no shame here. You've been forgiven.
Thank you. And that's kind of my second question: is if Jesus already heard me and said I'm forgiven, like, why do a repeat? You know?
Yeah, and I understand that. I think that's a fair point. But
And what do you mean by fill the 8 o'clock hour?
Well, we're doing a confession of Palooza, and we're doing it. We're taking it. You know, we figured, why not share our Christianity with everyone? Why not share those confessions? Why not inspire other people to come forward and cleanse themselves? Why make it this private, shameful thing? Why not get on stage, light it, drop a beat, and make this something the community can embrace?
Why? Never thought of it that way, Father, but I think that's a great idea. I'm happy to. And I
Great.
assume we're going to be passing the collection plate and raising money for the church.
Great. Yeah, we're going to raise some money. We also think your confession could get beefed up. We could beef it up a little bit.
Okay, the more we talk, the more you turn into like a record producer and the less you are like a pastor. And I'm just kind of wondering, like,
Edward.
Hi, Father. We got wardrobe here.
Yes. Oh, great. Oh, here's the options.
Great.
Okay, great. Edward.
Wow, that's a very revealing outfit.
Yeah, we got some choices here. I know in your story you talk about jacking off into a sock, and we want to see you in maybe some
please don't say the
underwear.
my words out loud.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, Samantha, you didn't hear me say that.
Yes.
You didn't hear me say that. Okay,
Oh,
so
blah, blah, blah,
he didn't jack off into a sock.
Thank you.
Fantasizing about his aunt.
You said it again.
Okay. Sorry.
So you want me to put on the underwear?
We just think some of these options could really help the confession pop if you were willing to wear what you wore when you were doing the deed.
Thank you for that quiet language.
Would you be willing to? It would really help the church. It would really help the church.
I guess I would. I mean, this wouldn't be accurate because I was at home wearing a nightie, a long shirt. And so I don't know if this kind of underwear.
Yuck.
Okay.
Yuck.
Okay.
You were wearing what kind of nightie?
Well, it was like a long nightie and it had Garfield on it, but it had real mustard stains.
Well, if you want, I can sexy up the cat a little bit, and I can take it into the side so it's a little bit more form fitting.
Oh, we could cinch it. Yeah, we could cinch.
Yeah, we could cinch it.
So you want me to bring my own wardrobe for this?
If you could, that would be great. You know, just because it's like it's going to be hard to portray your character.
Sure.
You know, with our clothes, it might be better if you bring your own.
We can use the same under. Oh.
How many people are going to come to this? Because I love the production you're putting behind it, but I just don't know that I want my confession to be like worldwide, you know?
Oh.
Okay.
You don't?
No, I'm a little worried if your look. Yeah, no, I was thinking it would just be sort of in the congregation. So as long as it's not going to be like broadcast or something.
Okay. Well.
I'm going to give you 2 minutes.
Okay.
Okay, that's a bad sign.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
I'm sorry to barge in, Father.
Ouch.
Oh, yes.
Just trying to get past me. Sorry.
I'm sorry, Deacon Frank. Hello, Deacon.
Hi. So you're meeting with Edward here, and I'm seeing that he's filling the 8 o'clock slot. Now, I am doing a reunion confession with my ex-wife. We're getting back together and doing our confession from 15 years ago. We swore we'd never confess again, and you have us opening for Edward jerking off into a sock?
Yeah, we need to bring the audience. We're on Twitch and YouTube and Discord. We need someone to bring the people in.
Oh, great.
My son.
Why don't you just put us up at noon right after the kids confessing that they ate the Oreos? This sucks, Father. This sucks.
Deacon Frank. Deacon, please. It is not about where you are. It's about your message. It's about where you get put across. And if you want, I'll give you a second slot. Okay, if it'll help you stop
I'm
squawking.
listening. I mean, I'll have to figure out another confession. I got plenty. But
well, I remember a few years ago you confessed to fingering a watermelon like it was.
Yeah, that was my later stuff. Fans aren't really into the fingering a watermelon. I don't know if it's because I went to too great of detail or not enough detail.
Okay. Well, let's think because you have a lot of hits.
Following
Edward.
up divorce, and confessing that I had been with this another man, but it's the same man that my wife was cheating on me with, and all of that. That's a big confession. And then following that up with I fingered a watermelon. I think people were a little disappointed. It felt like it felt a little unplugged, I guess, and just not.
Okay. Here's a good one. One time, Edward here. You can borrow one of Edward's. One time, Edward here tried putting a pencil up his butthole in the back of his parents' expedition.
Eraser first.
Okay.
Eraser first.
I don't know. Is that something you could work with?
First of all, Edward, I think you're misunderstanding what confession is for.
I tried to put it up there, and then I tried to hover and write.
We cut to backstage
name.
night of Confessapalooza. All right, Talon, we got 5 minute check. 5 minute check
Thank you,
here.
5 minute check. Thank you, Edward. By the way, we just got a little product placement from York Peppermint Patties. So if you can bring up York Peppermint Patties in the middle of your confession, that would be awesome.
Sure. Yeah, I can try. Thank you for all the makeup. And this is a really cool spread back here. This is awesome.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah. Let's see. You need a coffee cart? You good?
Well,
I'm good.
No, Edward, it's time to learn the tricks of the trade. You always get a coffee cart in your confessional writer. I was supposed to have a coffee cart, and I was supposed to have a Bible where all the E's were taken out.
What? Why?
Have you not done confession tour, baby? You got to put it.
My first one.
Put it in the writer so you make sure they read the whole contract. Otherwise,
I'm so sorry,
you're getting half
Deacon Schlaglotter.
Yes.
I'm such a huge fan. Do you mind? Will you sign?
Yeah,
will you
absolutely.
sign?
Bible?
Yeah,
Will you sign?
Thank you so much.
She means Bibble. Will you sign our Bibble?
Will you sign my
That's right, you don't say
Bible?
E's.
No. I wouldn't. That's so dumb. I hate it. You said no E's, and then guess what? And then so I just did this dumb thing because my name is Emily, and so I took all of the E's out of my name, so it's just Ellie now. So that's like a fun thing that I did.
How do you spell your name?
Oh, it was Emily, and now it's Ellie.
Oh, you took the M out because the N, an M is a sideways
It's
E,
an E,
which is a big
so
part
it's,
of it. Very
exactly. Oh yeah, I also took the M out. That is true. So if you could just sign my Bible.
Great.
I told her Millie's like the name of like a loser, so I was like Illy's like way more cool, you know.
It's more fun.
Wow,
so.
great. Well, if you've don't stop dreaming. Anyone can confess like I confess. You know, it's just about hard work, pain, and take notes here, Edward. And if y'all want, I teach confession classes. They're $500 a pop. It's over at the what used to be the Oh My Ribs Theater on Santa Monica. Come on by, and it's an 8-week course. Yeah.
Deacon, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry to tell you this, but you're getting bumped. You're gonna get bumped. I don't know what to tell you, but we got a surprise confession here from Danny Bonaducci, and it's
God.
this is you're getting bumped. I'm sorry.
Bonaducci's in the house, and here's the one thing I gotta say: I am not quite sure who I am.
Give the man down, dog.
Yes.
What was the deacon's name, Vic?
Deacon Schlaglotter.
Is that a real last name? I've never heard that last name.
That is a real last name of a neurologist who's very grumpy. You know what? Here's the nice thing about spending this much time in a hospital. There's a lot of people that are like kind of like I can joke with. Nurse Luke A is a big fan of mine, I think. So shout out to him. He's getting his master's, maybe wants to open a clinic somewhere because nurses can, open little clinics in different places. And we were solving that for him. But yeah, Dr. Schlaglotter is having absolutely none of me or any of my antics.
Oh, man. I mean,
I love that.
Doctors have very little patience for anything human. Nurses and anybody like in the care part are like, great, and would love to talk to you. And doctors are like, what's the science here? Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Dr. Selwan, who's the main one I've been talking to. Listen, is she a little bit right-brained? Yeah, absolutely. But at the end of the day, I think that she can appreciate humor even if she's not going to participate in it. You know what I mean?
Nice. Yeah.
And that I do like.
I actually prefer that.
Yeah, me too.
You're my audience.
I don't need competition in the hospital.
Exactly. You're already a doctor over me. I get to be funny here.
Yeah, exactly. I love that.
Well, this is really wonderful, guys. Thank you so much for doing the show. Is there anything else, Dan, that we were trying to get in here?
No, I'd tell you, I had the time of my life.
Me too.
I really did.
Me too.
We used to plug, people's live shows or whatever they had going on. It's a little harder now, but is there anything, Vic, that you would like to plug right now?
I'm, as I mentioned, trying to DIY a house. So if you have any tips of things that are easy, or you're a real estate agent in the greater St. Charles or Wasco area, and you would love to, just like jump on helping with some DIY stuff, hit me up. I'd love that info.
Fantastic.
We got some people in the Midwest. Maybe you'll get one.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe. We're hoping. Fingers crossed.
I did some calls for people to explain to me how to switch out an LED light, and a couple people hit me up. So you never know.
I love that. Yeah. You know what?
Awesome.
It's the secret. I'm putting it out there, and the universe will bring it back to me.
Great.
I like that. That's
well,
fun.
good luck with the DIY work, and I hope someone does. Mo,
thank you.
Mano,
Yeah. I am doing a lot of podcasts lately. I'm doing a drag podcast right now with Nicole Byer called Drag Her. So listen to that wherever you listen to podcasts. Even if you don't like drag, we just have a fun time and fuck around. And also listen to my Patreon podcast with Betsy Sidaro called We Love Trash.
That's right. You all may remember that from Crossover Month, which we started and then stopped due to COVID. But Betsy and Mano came on, and we did crossover episodes. If you haven't heard those, check them out on their Patreon and on ours.
We should do another crossover. That was so fun.
We should. It was really fun.
It was a hit. And
if I get the realtor, then work something out. All of us can kind of cross over all together.
Totally.
Yeah, just follow me there. Find me online at my name, Mano Agapion, and see all the stuff I'm plugging.
Great.
Yeah.
Can I vamp for 2 minutes, and Mano, you put on one of those wigs we see behind you, just out of curiosity?
Sure, I would love that. Why
dream.
not?
So again, if you listen to this for free wherever you get podcasts, you can also check out our Patreon, patreon.com/TheManNowDog, where we put video of all the episodes, bonus content, deleted scenes of episodes, and I would say and more. We've got some. Ryan, can I spoil this? We've got some merch coming soon.
Yeah. For sure.
Spoiler alert.
What are we talking?
Let's just say it's something you might need for what's going on in the world right now.
Headphones.
That's right.
Little tiny. See, we have Man Dog branded tiny headphones.
We've done $1 billion deal. It's Beats by Shaggy, and so it's us and Shaggy, and we're putting out some cool headphones.
Okay, here she comes.
Wow. And of course, this is why you would want to get on our Patreon, is to see Mano in a wig. This is my favorite wig too.
This is gorge.
It's really stunning.
Nice. I love this one.
It's gorgeous. I know. Well, this is, as you can see, look, it's a little harder with my dark hair root, but this is where Ryan would really, you could wear this so well because you don't have as much of a dark hairline, infiltrating the fantasy. But yeah,
I was going to say though, you're pulling it off great. It doesn't look like your forehead is too small or whatever.
No, not at all.
Thank you. Yeah, it's really fun. Nice. Wigs are so fun.
They are
really
They're
fun.
Just really, it immediately changes even your self view. Like I put one on and I go, who is this?
Right?
Yeah, it's cool.
I'm beautiful. Thanks for indulging me on that one, Mano.
I love it.
Anything else, Ryan?
Vic, do you have any wigs?
Yeah.
Do you want to? And don't just put a pillowcase on your head like a wig.
No, I would never do that. Okay. I would never do that.
You would never do that. Don't be crazy.
My wig is right here, and I'm just gonna grab it, and it's here. So just
always
hold
travels
on.
with.
Here we go.
Obviously, if you don't.
Okay.
Here we go.
And there's a wig.
Here we go.
I'm very excited
Big reveal.
for this real wig reveal.
True reveal.
Very excited.
Kind of here.
Oh,
wow. Yes, very nice.
Slick. What a slick back
This
look.
is my wig.
Give me a profile. Okay, wow.
Wow.
Now it looks to me
a pair of underwear?
like it's maybe underwear. Is that possible?
No, this is a Mortensen's construction balaclava, which doubles as there's a lot of different uses for it. It's a face mask primarily, but also a wig in a pinch. If you got a hot drink, you could wrap it up in that. If a baby is cold, maybe, or a tube top for yourself if you're out of clothes.
Ooh.
There's it stretches, so there's kind of a lot of.
Nice.
I love the idea of a tube top
nice.
you could just pull up when you're in public to cover your face.
To be a face mask. Honestly, that's you're the man. You're the, oh no.
That's right.
You're the man now dog merch
it.
that we've all been calling for.
Yes. But you'd have
Like
to
a
kind of
full
have your
tube.
arms up, right? If you pull it up to your face.
I think so. Honestly, I
You
don't
look
think.
like one of those.
Daft Punk music videos.
I just want to say I love that you know what a balaclava is, because I recently said it in a group of people and they said, that's not a word, you crazy, crazy person.
Really?
Are you serious?
Yes.
I think I said it and people did get confused thinking I was talking about baklava,
Yes.
which is also very similar.
baklava. This is baklava.
This
and
is
you eat it.
baklava. There's a lot of pistachios. You just can't see them.
I feel like a lot of white people didn't know what balaclava was, and then it was in a Vampire Weekend song, and everybody should have known after that.
Oh,
Right.
I see.
I'm sorry.
here we go.
Oh, okay. I'm not sure it does double as a tube top.
It might. It
If
might.
you-
This is it. This is the fantasy.
Oh my God. It looks like it is going to snap. Oh my. Oh, there
baby.
it
Here we go.
is. There it is.
Honestly, this isn't terrible.
I agree.
I was just about to say it's very Tara Reid.
Oh, there you go.
It absolutely is.
Right?
Honestly, I did have coffee stains all over, and so this is another use for it. Is now you can't really see them
Yes,
Right.
this is
because
way.
I can still wear the shirt.
Yeah.
I can't see the coffee or the shirt.
Thank you so much.
Obviously, your microphone is now tied to your body or your headphones, so
My headphones are tied to my body, but honestly, I prefer it that way.
just
I
don't
think.
get up and yank your computer to the ground later on.
No
I'm
promises.
very
I'll do
nervous.
what I want.
And back off.
Well, Mano, Vic, thanks for doing this. This made me very happy.
Yeah, so nice.
Oh, me too. This was so nice. It was so nice catching up with all y'all.
Same.
So fun.